Good evening, lads, and welcome back to another video. ASC Joe here. Now, today I'm going to be grading each Premier League kit for the new 2020-21 season. Yes, lads, we have some great kits to review this year with some brilliant designs and some great shirts, which I'm sure many people will be wearing for years. Make sure to comment your thoughts down below. Of course, don't get too offended if I say that your team's kit's bad, as these are only my opinions. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to smash the like down below, subscribe if you're new, and make sure to follow my Twitter. Link is in the description down below. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Hope you enjoy. So going in alphabetical order, we start off with Arsenal. Now, personally, I think Adidas have got an absolute cracker of a kit this year. I love this one. The pattern's great. Sponsor goes well on the shirt. I'm going to give this one an A. Now, moving on to Aston Villa, we have a slightly more old-fashioned design. I do quite like the retro style of the kit. There's not too much bad about this kit, so I'm just going to give this one a B-. Now, moving down to the south coast, we have Brighton and Hove Albion, who have released a bit of a different kind of shirt this year. It's got a collar which I don't like too much. There's no blue and white stripes, which look pretty nice before. I don't rate this one. I'm giving this one a B. Now, moving on to the second claret and blue team in this list, we have Burnley. This season, Burnley have changed their kits to Umbro, and they also used to make the kits for the England national team. This one is a bit different, the fact that there's, the colour changes on the sleeve. I'm going to give this one a C-. This one isn't anything special. Now, on to Chelsea, and there was a change of sponsor. This one obviously got released quite early. They played in it last season, way before the season ended. The zigzag pattern is quite decent, but the sponsor has obviously created quite a few memes. Anyway, this one isn't bad. I'll give it a B-. Heading to another London team, we have Crystal Palace. Puma have dropped them a different kit with the top being blue before it changes to the traditional blue and red stripes. This one's a good kit. I'm going to give it a B+. Heading to Merseyside, we have Everton, who will now have their kits made by Hummel. I quite like this one. It's a good shirt, and I like the Hummel pattern at the top of the shirt. I'm giving this one a B. Moving on to the white team from West London, Fulham, except they haven't released it yet, so thanks, lads. Now, moving on to a historic club who are back in the Premier League for the first time in 16 years, we have Leeds United. Now, Leeds have changed to Adidas this season, and it is a very decent kit. The sponsor goes well on the shirt. The Adidas stripes on the top look good. I'm going to give this one an A-. Now, moving on to a team who nearly got Champions League football last season, we have Leicester City. Now, personally, I don't rate this one. I don't like the gold on the sleeves, and I just don't like the design. I'm going to give this one a C-. Now, we move on to the Premier League champions, Liverpool, who have changed to Nike this season. This one is nice, but the sleeve and the collar ruin it for me. It looks like toothpaste, which I think is a bit weird. This one's getting a B- from me. Now, moving on to Manchester City, last season's runners-up. Now, this one is a proper kit. The design is amazing. It looks very nice. The pattern is superb. This one is getting an A+. Now, moving on to the red side of Manchester, we have Manchester United. This one's a bit different. It's got an interesting pattern, but I don't think the pattern goes well with the red. And I'm sorry, United fans. I'm only going to give this one a C. Now, on to Newcastle United, and I think that Puma have dropped an absolutely class kit this season. The traditional black and white stripes are looking slick, and the sleeve looks nice. I'm going to give this one an A-. Heading to South Yorkshire now, we have Sheffield United, who had a great season last season and comfortably finished mid-table. I rate the team, but I don't rate this kit. The red and white stripes are quite nice, the sleeve is decent, but I don't like the transition from the stripes to the plain white at the top. I'm going to give this one a D+, I don't like this one. Now, moving on to Southampton, who had a decent season, but this shirt is an absolute shocker. They've changed the red and white stripes, which looked nice before, to a red shirt with a white seatbelt on it. It just seems wrong for Southampton to not have the traditional red and white stripes. I'm going to give this one an E. Now, moving on to Tottenham, our North London neighbours. In recent years, Tottenham have had some decent shirts, and even as an Arsenal fan, that fact is difficult to deny. However, I think this is probably the worst Tottenham kit I have ever seen. Maybe I'm a bit biased because I'm an Arsenal fan, but this kit is an absolute mess. I'm going to be brutal. I'm going to give this one an F. Now we move to a newly promoted team, West Brom. This one is a bit different to West Brom kits in the past. There are thick and thin stripes on this one. I actually don't know whether to think this one is good or bad. I'm just going to give it a C. Now, moving on to West Ham, who have a retro style kit this season. This kit is the 125th anniversary kit for West Ham, and I really like this old fashioned style. It's quite plain, but other than that, I think it's a nice kit, and I'm going to give it a B. Now, finally, we have Wolves, who are going into this season after 2 back-to-back Premier League 7th place finishes. This one is a class kit. The pattern looks very nice, and I think the sponsor fits very well on the shirt. This one is a great kit. I'm going to give this one a B+. Anyway, people, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Make sure to smash a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and stay tuned for more content coming your way. Have a good one, lads.